Let's just be honest.
Be honest.
Let's just be honest.
Be honest.
What it do? It's Teddy. Welcome to the HonestPodcast, where today we'll be talking about junior camp memories. So, who next?
All right, host. What's the questions? What's the questions?
I'm real in this chat now, so you know.
How about this? How about we introduce ourselves and then have this conversation? Yeah.
Yo, you should just keep this. You should keep everything like this. Go ahead, Smooth.
All right. So I'm last position I had was director, assistant director, but I'm director Smooth. Then yeah, who's next?
All right, my name's Counselor NC. I was actually a camper and then transitioned into being a counselor. I was counselor for what, 3 years, 4 years? One of those.
All right. I'm T Money. I was a counselor, and then my last position was activities director. Yeah.
I'm Teddy, as y'all knew, the dude that introduced himself. I was a counselor. Yeah, that's what I was, a counselor.
All right, my name is Director Kaboom. I was the boys director, and then I became the assistant director, and now I'm the executive coordinator for junior camp.
Period.
Boy moved up.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So,
Oh, you not gonna introduce yourself?
I don't need to introduce myself. I'm always on here.
You didn't start the show today.
Fine. I'm Kit Kat. I was the laundress / photographer, and also worked in the kitchen when Mums was there, where she was making that. I have no idea how she made it. That secret fake chicken.
Sam's chicken.
Oh, because I thought that was real chicken.
That was where it's at.
One day, and I was really shocked.
That was where it's at.
Oh my goodness.
Exactly.
So, which one of y'all want to say your favorite camp memory first?
My favorite memory was meeting Nurse Cuckoo. You know, the day I met her was the day I learned camp was an interesting experience.
Wow. Wow.
DJ, stop trying not to laugh. I mean, NC. NC, stop trying not to laugh, bro. I guess my thing was our favorite line. Usually had it for about either lunch or dinner. Keep your eyes on your fries.
Yes, sir.
Oh.
If you didn't have your eyes on your fries, don't be mad if you go use the bathroom and your fries gone. And that was your second plate. Don't be mad. I still use keep your eyes on your fries now. I still use it.
Yes, sir.
So that memory has kept me.
It's a dangerous game.
It hasn't kept my boys, but it's kept me. My fries good.
Protected, boy.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yo, y'all.
Sorry. Is this memory with us who were in here?
No, it can be with anybody.
Okay.
Yo, Smooth.
Yeah.
You remember that guy who brought that? We were singing that song.
See, I thought about going there, but I had a different one. But since you brought it up, so we are in the cafeteria. We singing "Humble Me," right? And this dude he goes all the way left field to bring this, but it was hilarious. So we talking about being with Jesus and all this stuff, and this dude goes in, what does he say? You can't get to heaven with like unit 3 or something, because God don't like that. That'd be weird. I'm like, whoa. I said, okay, we gotta cut this off. But then I go to one of the little units, and this little girl's like, "Smooth, you can't let them talk about us. It's just so hurtful." and then the other girl, we just gonna say she like us, okay? Like us. She leans over to me and tells the other girl, "What you mean? You don't even wear weave." I was done. I was so done. But that's a good memory right there.
Oh my God.
I was so done after that.
Oh man.
Oh,
I think. Oh, go ahead, Taylor.
no, go ahead.
I think a couple of my memories is when us God counselors would get tired of the boys, and we would just let them we just start fighting. Full disclosure, no one got hurt. But those were my memories. Letting all them boys loose. Talking about let's fight. And just imagine you throwing little S, if y'all know who I'm talking about, to the moon. You feel me? Those are my memories like that. Is what bring me back.
It's abuse.
Huh?
Goodness.
You're gonna have to cut that.
Oh my goodness.
We keeping it raw. We keeping it raw.
Honest podcast, you gotta be honest.
That's a little bit too much.
No, it's not. Listen,
my favorite memories are the campers, man. The campers. It's just like the stuff they do. Like for one instance, it's like 2:00 in the morning, right? Everybody's supposed to be asleep. All I hear is a smack, and dead in the middle of the night. And one of the campers couldn't go to sleep, but he couldn't wake up his counselor. So he smashed the counselor midnight. Everybody wakes up. And the counselor waking up mad. I had to grab the kid. I'm like, yo, you're gonna sleep over here tonight because you bugging. But this is just stuff like that made camp a little interesting, you know.
It did.
I remember when we had one of the counselors that came, and all the little campers were in love with her. You remember? You remember who I'm talking about?
Oh,
those were my favorite things. Another camper by the name of S. I hope we're still sticking with S because y'all know who it would be. Would always be like, "Ooh, what's your name?" Like every day, he come in, Teddy, she bad.
Yo, wow.
Yes. Wow.
Hey, we've heard no memories from you.
no memories.
Because the only first memory that comes to my mind, and to this day, it's funny, but it's still so hurtful. When we were playing dodgeball, and I thought I could really throw. And so I run up to the line, and out the corner of my eye was Smooth. And the look in his eye, I just knew that my life was over. And
Wow.
I started to run backwards, and I was falling in slow motion. And he let go of the ball, and it was just over. Like, that was the end of me. And I don't think I played for the rest of the week. Like, I think I was just done. And it's funny, but it's so hurtful. Like, y'all were really like ruthless. Like, what was it?
I think Smooth and Dodgeball was something different.
It was.
You
Hey,
know,
we all have our dodgeball stories, man. We all have
Smooth
Wait, who was
throughout
the
camp will
busted the
contain himself. You know what I'm saying? Like Smooth throughout camp will have like the same face. You know, he may give you a
very
little laugh
composed.
here and there, but when Dodgeball came, boy, it was a totally different Smooth, man.
Yeah.
Totally different Smooth.
Yeah.
sorry, but NC. Were you or were you not the one to put the hole in that
I don't know what you're talking
wood?
about. After that, you guys won't. After that, you guys wouldn't let me play dodgeball anymore. So I was a ref after that.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they told us to tone it down a couple times.
No,
yeah,
like
we
literally, y'all wouldn't let me play dodgeball anymore.
Yeah, he could not
Was
play.
it a second earlier? Someone's head was gone. Like,
Hey, he taunted me. He said you can't hit me from back here. I was like, oh, bet, okay.
He literally missed it by that much. That kid would have been gone.
Damn.
Y'all remember when we was working at camp meeting right before junior camp, and that lady walked up from behind me and like blessed me or something? y'all remember this? Because I was sitting on the ground, and this lady was like, and then he touched me and put her hand on my forehead.
What?
He was like, "Oh, you living out in these streets."
Yeah, that's a little different.
Never knew that story.
Yeah.
so I don't know. I feel like this memory goes for me, and maybe it would be Teddy at the time, but I don't know. But for whatever reason, Unit 1 boys and girls were always falling off the tractor. And at first, it seemed like
We don't need to talk about that.
what is he do? Oh my goodness.
Oh man, no, those were good. No, remember the year where I think it was the first year I may have been a counselor. I think, but remember that year when we would have to come up with the plays like 2 hours before we had to do them. Those were some good times. And that's when we had. Remember, we had Thunderclap.
Oh, Miss Hell.
That's when we had Thunderclap there. And that's when we had that's when we had RoboCop. Those right there were good. When we had to come up with the plays like an hour before we had to do them, those were good.
Y'all remember?
At night, late at night, be doing it.
Yeah, it would be late.
What?
It would be late.
Doing the skits in the middle of the night once all the kids was
Well,
Y'all
like,
remember?
slept.
Y'all remember that one lip sync battle y'all did where the boys?
Yeah.
Y'all tried to be very successful with the song.
Hey, wasn't that when we saying like Holy One? Was that the one?
You ended up
No, that was
doing
before.
Holy One.
I remember Kaboom. I remember Kaboom cheating us out of our victory.
Hey, what song did we do?
I remember him cheating us out of our victory.
Is that
I
when we
remember
did
you cheating us.
the first Prince one?
That was the one you did at
No, we did the bunny.
Oh.
We did the bunny.
Oh.
And yeah.
Yeah.
That was the girl judge. I was the host. I had nothing to do with it.
Nah, you wanted to be nice, so you gave away the trophy. Okay, that's fine.
No. What do you mean? I want the girls? I mean, like you got to think about it. The girls did Cheetah Girls. Y'all did the bunny. But then Smooth helped y'all out by coming back and doing Holy One. So
We did kill Holy One.
Hey, hold on. Okay, we were doing Disney and VeggieTales. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I
Now,
want
when we did, nobody could touch Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Like when we did that one, that
was
like I had the whole staff.
I want to know. Do y'all think it was easier for us when we put the kids to bed in the youth pavilion or when we had cabins?
Youth pavilion, easily.
I think
For the guys, it was the cabins.
Rip.
Mm,
Don't believe so because
I don't know.
guys were not asleep.
They were in their room and they were contained.
They were
So-
definitely on a side that they shouldn't have been on.
Why you gotta
Oh,
make
no.
them sound like bugs? They
Wow.
Listen,
I know when I was a counselor, it was way easier putting kids to bed in their cabins. This whole we go sleep all together in the same room.
Yeah, that was,
No.
I don't like that.
It was not,
Because
maybe for me,
Sure.
having the little kids, it was easier to put them to bed in the youth pavilion because I mean they were all together. But then like having to separate like each group in the cabins was difficult because the first year I had the three brothers. Y'all remember the three brothers that came?
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So all of them slept together, and then little B, y'all remember little B? He was there. So I don't know. I think pavilion was easier.
I think the cabins were easier, even though it kind of deteriorated in yeah, they're not really high.
they got real nasty.
Yeah.
They're still are
But-
nasty, but you know.
All right,
At the time, I think it was fine.
All right, so y'all remember that whole incident that went down where we had to go looking for one of the counselors?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
When me and Izzy,
Wait.
we had to leave the gym because we couldn't find a counselor.
I remember that.
Who did we have to go look for?
We can't disclose names.
Can't disclose that.
We can't inform that. Like, NC, you remember what happened when we found where he was?
Oh, so it's a he. Okay.
Wait, where was he?
Now that we know.
That was a very stressful day, like all in itself.
That was a very stressful day. And when we found him, me and MC had to go back to the youth pavilion. Not happily. But you know, like NC, weren't you like down the road?
Yeah.
And like I had to,
Oh,
I had to come get you down the road on the gate. Yeah.
It was in the cornfield.
He was not happy.
Wait, I know NC wasn't happy when he had to make that day trip to the hospital.
Oh, you mean with Nurse Coco?
I remember that. Yo, I had to no. That whole time, the Jay was texting me the whole time, bro. I remember that. I remember when he came back and we all surrounded him like, "Are you okay? Like, are you good? Do you feel
Oh,
okay?"
Like, his parents were so
Bruh,
like they
I was knocked down the back the whole time. We
The
were for some
Jay
medicine.
didn't know what happened.
Man, but the thing is, we weren't helping because let's be honest, the boss was mad. We kept saying like, "Oh, this could have happened. This could have." He's like, he was not happy.
Oh,
RoboCop
man.
was not helping the situation because he's like,
Uh-oh.
"Oh, she had them automatic seats and just go, woo." Just like, no. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Let's talk about
Y'all didn't even let Shorty P say something, man.
Oh no, I was just
he's in there.
asking. Hey, what's up? I was asking where you found that guy, the like counselor. I was just asking where you found him. That's all.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
He was like,
I didn't find anyone.
I think they said he was like on Brownsville Road or something.
Wow.
Mind you, we're all the way on the back side of the camp.
Wow.
Brownsville Road is like going down the street.
That's not where he was. That's where MC was.
Nonetheless,
The guy was in the cabin.
Yo, the Jay. I mean, it's so hard to talk about. It's so hard to talk about him sometimes. He's also one that you knew, like his facial expressions was the same. I feel like we all had there was, I don't know how to put it. I don't want to say there was no burst of joy, but I feel like we weren't really joyful to the end of camp. You feel me? So NC's face the whole time was just, camper, come up. What do you want? Like, what do you want? Like, I don't know.
I feel like I had to do all the dirty work at camp.
Whoa,
That's what I feel like.
whoa.
I feel like I had to do all the dirty work.
Whoa, NC.
Do y'all remember our wonderful campfires that we used to?
You mean the ones that I made?
Yeah, so we ain't gonna
We
talk.
applaud you.
We ain't
We
gonna talk
applaud
about the
you.
ones that happened afterwards, like after y'all left.
Oh, word.
My statement still stands. My statement still stands.
Yeah, the ones that you made. Oh yeah, you did make the other ones.
Oh wait, I got 2 memories with people on here that I will forever remember. So one involved T Money, and then one involved NC and Teddy. So you remember that year I got bronchitis so bad I couldn't talk, and I was writing to y'all on paper. You looked like I was like dying at that table, and you were like, "Hey, no, she needs to go like now." And then Jay drove me to the hospital. I don't know if I was talking to him or if I was like imagining that.
Trying to.
Yeah. I was just trying to tell her, like, you the real OG, man. You took me to the hospital. But I don't think that came out the way that I thought it did.
No,
What I said.
I just sped up because I thought you were dying, to be honest.
No, that was funny. I remember that. Cause I think that was the same year we were doing. You were doing
that.
You were doing the play first, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. The other
That
one.
was the same night that they had the dodgeball game, and that was after I broke the 2x4. So they used that excuse to get me out of there.
Oh, that was it. Yeah, that was brilliant.
I think we should call it a night.
The other memory was I came into the office and I was talking to T-Money because I was getting irritated with some kids. And I had a choice of words. And she was just, the look on her face. So I'm like, why she look like that? And I turn, I'm like, boss man in the room. And I'm like, oh, I'm about to get fired.
She said, I am really did I said, oh, word? I'm like, you finna get us both in trouble. I don't want no part.
Dang.
All he did was laugh.
I don't even think he was. I know for a fact he heard it, but I don't think he was.
Oh, he heard it.
He hears everything. I can whisper and he'd be like, oh, no. I'd be like, I thought that day for sure you was done for. Like, he was finna tell you go home.
Very sense.
Yo, y'all remember that one day we had to send that one kid home?
Wait, we talking about?
S? Yes.
Wait. Send him home twice?
Yeah, it's
Different
twice.
2 different years?
Nah.
Wait,
The
why are we not
second
sharing
time-
names?
We cannot say names,
The second time?
but you do know.
Do I know who he is?
Yes.
The
And wait, what'd you say? You said
I
S?
remember.
Yes.
I remember
Oh,
because
wait. Okay, I know who he is.
Nothing else.
I remember because I was talking to Kaboom and I was like, he need to go home. Because this was after the first year. And
Hey,
then
you
he was
fake.
like, all right, let's go talk to boss man. I was like, he need to go home. Like, there ain't nothing I can do no more.
But he was the one crying when he actually went home. Like, oh no!
Exactly.
And
And
as soon as
remember
he
we
left,
said no. And then remember we said we weren't gonna say anything. So it was when we were all like that whole day. Because remember we were like, all right, we'll give him the day. That whole day I was just like, bro, I don't want to say it, but my excitement went through the roof when I saw the fan roll through the screen, and his face was, it ain't over yet.
That's crazy.
We're a couple days short. I was like, no, we are a couple days short. It's time for you to
go home today.
I remember that day. You remember that one girl counselor was like, you sent my boyfriend home. Oh my God. And we were just like,
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we
Oh
did.
my goodness.
It was time. It was time.
He had to go home
He
today.
had to go. He had to go. Because remember, the first year, we had one of the counselors just, we had that counselor through the roof. Through the roof. And praise God, my off day was the next day. Because, man, oh man, I'm like, we pushing people off the tractor. I was like, oh my goodness.
Oh wait, y'all remember that year where we were trying to send somebody home, and they called and they was like, nope.
Oh, we ain't taking him. Like I paid for him to stay there. He goes there.
That's true. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Hey, the camper y'all were just talking about, I think I had him last year or like 2 years ago. He broke my cell phone.
Yeah.
I just wait. Okay, so I am okay. We are talking about the same guy. Okay.
You have to confirm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Confirm.
He had to confirm.
That's funny.
Cause I remember first year I was, boss man was like, yeah, take this group. I was like, all right, had that camper in it. All right, bet. Second year, I'm like, I'm pretty sure he old enough to move up. We started changing the age ranges. Had him another year.
Mercy.
Mercy.
That's tough.
Mercy. Right.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Dang.
And then that third year, I think he did move up and then got moved back down.
Mhm.
So it's crazy.
Oh, man.
Y'all had it rough. That's all I gotta say.
I had
I
a
remember when.
I agree.
camper like you guys. I had a favorite camper. Okay, that favorite camper. Mine was T. T Money, you know who T is. Teddy, y'all know who T is.
Was your favorite camper?
Favorite.
Why you look like
She said T.
Whose unit?
3 boys last time, usually unit 2, majority of the time.
my favorite camper was one of the boroughs in New York.
Okay, they
Got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
favorite camper.
See what I did there?
All right.
That's good.
Yeah, I got you.
That was my homie.
The favorite
Always
camper
treated me
was in unit 3 and moved to 2 last time. Y'all remember who this is?
And start
Wait.
with T.
Who always did impersonations?
Yes.
Who we always
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got you.
the troubling camper who came every year that we all when his mama brought him up.
Oh!
We was all like, no.
Wait, who are you guys? Oh, I know who it is. I know
Bro,
who it is.
I
now.
still
Hey,
have a
I
video
swear
of my man.
that was the first parent that ever told me, yeah, you can beat my kid.
Yeah. we
I
tried
know.
to send him home
Remember when his mother brought him like
at
a
2
whole 24 hours earlier?
Oh,
In the
no.
middle
Wait,
of the
what?
night?
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
that. Because
She was like,
Middle of the night.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
And she was going on a cruise, wasn't she?
You
Or
a
she
day
going on
early.
vacation?
Yeah.
She was like, we just gonna keep
She's like,
it.
yeah, I'm going on
It's like-
vacation.
Like midnight.
Wait, did,
Come here.
You dropped this boy off. Like,
We were like,
when
what?
did you even leave?
did you guys get
Like,
compensated for that?
when did you leave to come
she
here?
literally just dropped him off. I was like, yeah, I'm out.
There was
The boss
never
was
no
like,
such thing as
hey, y'all got the
compensation.
camper. We were like, what?
We still in staff week. What you mean?
Oh, staff week used to be so much fun. I love staff
But
week.
nah, man. I
Is
remember my
Teddy all
favorite.
right?
He's frozen.
Oh, okay. Dang.
I
I'll
actually had-
catch y'all later. It was good talking to y'all.
You see you later.
Yeah, bye.
Only men I know come late and leave early. That's good. That is good. Well, he's frozen for real. But I actually had a group of favorite campers, and I say that because when I was a counselor, I somehow, some way, got the same group like my whole time.
You're welcome.
Thank you. But and then it became weird for me when my campers became my work colleagues. If that makes sense. So like I was their counselor, and then I come back to camp to work again, and then they're working with me. Like, what is this? Made me feel super old, but you know, I knew all of their behaviors, so I knew how to talk to them.
Hey, Teddy, your name's showing.
Oh no! The other one. I think my favorite memory, like of all time, was coming up there. Like in Smooth Remember, I came up there with a planned name. It was a beautifully planned name.
No.
And I was denied my planned name.
We had to change that thing.
It was not a beautiful thing because I came up there, I was like, yeah, my name is Director Sly, and they told me it's Director not. So and then they gave me a name. And when they first told me, I was like, what? No. I was like, I think that's a cleaning product.
It is.
What? And I was mad because I was like, what? No, this is. And they're like, no, this is your name. I was like, you know what? This is not gonna work. I was like, when it's time for us to give out our names, I'm gonna tell them what my name is.
What's your name now?
I can't. No, I can't.
Come
What's my
on.
Let's just be honest.
Be honest.
Let's